Hi, welcome to my Arduino tutorial. In the last tutorial, I have explained how to install Arduino IDE in Windows PC, and this time we are going to write our first Arduino program. So for that, I am using a breadboard, one Arduino Nano, then one LED. Now look, so when we use LED, you'll find that the LED is having two legs. The one leg is shorter than the other one. The shorter leg is called cathode and the longer one is called anode. For simplifying these things, you just assume that the cathode means where we have to give negative or ground. On the other hand, in anode we have to give the positive power supply or positive voltage. Now place the LED on the breadboard. Okay, so I have placed the LED such a way that the shorter leg is on my left side and the longer one is on the right side. Now in Arduino, from the left side, pin number 1, 2, 3 and 4, pin number 4 is ground. So I have connect the ground pin with the cathode of the LED, and we need a resistor. So I am using 330 ohm resistor. Okay, and pin number 5 from the left side is D2, that is digital pin 2. Now connect the D2 on the other hand or other side of the resistor. Now that means the cathode of the LED is connected to ground and the anode is connected to D2 through 330 ohm resistance. Okay, so now I have connect the Arduino with my PC. Okay, now when I connect the Arduino with my PC, the LED is blinking. Which one? The inbuilt one. The blinking program is preloaded in the Arduino in a new Arduino. Okay, but we have to write our own program, so that's why I have connect the external LED. The question is that why blinking? So whenever we learn any programming language, whether it is C, C++, Java, whatever, the first program is hello world. Similarly, in case of embedded system, the first hello world is blinking the LED. Now though it is very simple, but it has number of things that you have to understand. So if we can control one LED, that means we'll be able to control any actuator. Okay, so I'll explain how to write the blinking program and I'll explain each and every steps. Okay, now it's time to write our program. For that, open your Arduino IDE. Okay, click on File and New. Close the older one. Okay, let me do one thing. Increase the font size so that it is visible for you. So File, Preference, then the font size I am increasing to 20. Okay, done. Now look. So when we work with Arduino programming, basically it has two functions. One is setup function and next one is loop. Now what is setup and what is loop? Now look, just I am deleting these two lines. Now the setup means when we work with Arduino programming, we have to specify whether the particular IO pin is using as input or as output, or all the statement which has to execute only once you have to put in setup, and loop the statements which will execute continuously again and again, you have to put in a loop. Okay, now you have to remember that the one of the criteria of embedded system is when we switch on the device, it should execute the program until and unless we switch off the power. Okay, so someday I will explain the basic characteristic of embedded system. Okay, for that, okay, first of all, I'll has define LED 2. That means what? Pin number 2, I have given a name to pin number 2 as LED. Okay. Now pin number 2, this is IO pin. IO pins means input and output. This pin can be used for input as well as output. Input means if we connect this IO pin with a sensor or a switch, we have to use as input. But when we have to control something, say if I have to control on a relay or motor, it will be output. Similarly, now we are going to control the LED, blink the LED, so it will be output. So pin mode. Now as I already specified, when you say IO pin, means the same pin can be used for input as well as output. So that's why we have to specify pin mode LED as output. Clear? Now pin mode, that means this particular pin, that is LED pin. LED pin means which one? Pin 2. So we have specified has defined LED 2. That means we have given a name to pin number 2 as LED. Okay. Now pin mode LED output, that means the LED pin, that is pin number 2, will be using as output. Now go to loop. Now when you talk about the blinking is a continuous process. That means the LED will on, then off, then on, then off. So it will be a continuous process. So it has to be right in the loop. So first of all, digital write. Now again, when we have to work with Arduino, we'll see the digital write, digital read, analog write, analog read. Okay, for now, just you have to understand that we're going to use digital write. Means digital means high, low, high, low. Okay, it has only two states, either it will be on or it will be off. That means either it will be high or it will be low. So digital write LED high. So the Arduino program is actually influenced by the C and C++. So that's why it maintained all the characteristic of C and C++. Like in case of C and C++, every statement must be terminated by semicolon. So in Arduino also, the every statement must be terminated by semicolon. So that's why digital write, then LED high. That means the LED will be high and we have to give the semicolon. Then delay. Say 1000 means it is in millisecond. So 1000 millisecond means 1 second. Okay, so what it will do, the LED will be on and wait means it will wait on the on condition. Okay, the LED will be on. Then digital write low, which one? LED. Again semicolon, then delay. Okay, now you have to select the board, go to tool, then board. I have already selected Nano, but if you are using your Arduino IDE for the first time, it will select, by default it will be Uno. So what you have to do, you have to go to tools, then you have to go to board, then you have to select Nano. Now one more thing you have to remember, so when you use Nano, go to processor, so it has three variants. One is ATmega328P, ATmega328P older bootloader, and ATmega168. So the thing is that when you use Arduino Nano, many times Arduino 328 old bootloader is implementable. So at the time of uploading, if it is giving problem, so select ATmega328 all bootloader. Okay, now so here it is not displaying port number, that means my Arduino is not connected with my PC. Okay, still not coming. Okay, now it's come. It is in port number 5. Now from the left side, the first icon is verify. That means if you want to check your code before uploading, you can verify. So okay, just click here. Now what it is saying, save sketch. Okay, now you can select any one of your directory, or you can say folder. So I am selecting first creating my own folder, say ARDUINO Arduino test. Okay, under Arduino test, I'm creating one more subfolder called blink. Under the blink, I'll store the file blink. And remember, in case of Arduino, the name of the file should be same as the folder name where it will reside. That means if you create the file name as blink, it has to be placed in a folder called blink, and it is case sensitive. So if I put blink in capital, so the folder name should be in capital. If you have put the blink in the small case, the folder name has to be in small case. And the extension of Arduino program is INO. Okay, now just save it. Now it is saying compiling sketch. So it's a done compiling. Again, you can click here one more time, no issue. done compiling. That means the program that we have written has no syntax error. Now it's time to upload the program in the real hardware. So now just click on the upload button. Click. It is saying uploading, done uploading. Right? Now it should blink the LED. Okay, so the LED is blinking. That means the connection was correct and the program is running properly. Now you can do one thing. If you want to change the speed of blinking, we can change the program delay time and you can check. So you can change the delay time increasing and decreasing. Okay, back to the program and look, now I'm changing this delay time. So instead of 1000 I'm using 500. So when I'm using 500, the blinking speed will be faster. Okay, now just again upload. It's uploading. Okay, right, now LED is blinking faster. Now you can just change the delay time and you will find that the LED will blinking faster or slower. So that's for today. In the next class we'll explain more concept in Arduino programming.